you agree if I say that the college student is the loyal customer of stress? Well, stress is a physical and psychological response to a stressor. For a learner, the potential stressors would be getting a low score, deadlines, and even parents' high expectations about the student itself. But before we move further, I will give you several sneak peeks to our topic today. According to mentalhealth.gov, stress is related to mental health, which directly affects of how we think, feel, and act. And it's easy to detect the early warning signs, such as having severe mood swings, have no energy to do anything, and feeling too much anxiety about something. However, stress weakens your physical health, narrow your ability to learn and concentrating, also inhibit you from enjoying life. So, in these special occasions, I want to share about how to cope up with stress and simply how to manage the stressors. As a beginning, helpguide.org ever mentioned that a good stress management starts with identifying the stressors in our life by looking deeply at your habits, attitudes, and excuses in daily basis. And you can start to write a stress journal, which is a tool for you to track your daily stressors and the way you deal with it. Then you might be asking, what should you write in that journal? Well, firstly, you can write about what makes you stressed. For example, when you're having lots of assignments, but you just having too much anxiety whether you can do it correctly, whether you can submit it on time, and etc. Number two, you can write about how you felt both physically and emotionally in the journal. Let me give you a simple illustration. Sometimes when we feel so tired, so stressed about something, we often hesitate to convey it to people. Not because we are introverted persons, but because not everybody really want to understand and help you deal with your problems, right? So, the stress journal will help you as honest listeners for you. Moreover, don't forget to write how you act or respond toward the stressors and what is the best solutions for you to make yourself better afterward. Thus, after identifying the stressors, writing a stress journal can help you to remain the stress under your control. After knowing the essential things about stress, its stressors, and how to deal with it, you can also try to practice 4 A's of stress management by brainline.org article, which are how to avoid, alter, adapt, and accept the stress. The first A is avoiding unnecessary stress that divided into several ways. Number 1, know your limit and learn how to say no by distinguishing a should and a must responsibility. For instance, when you have your friends ask you to accompany them to a supermarket, but you are physically tired, so you are really permitted to say no to them because it is not a must responsibility. Get it? Second, avoid people who stress you out by limiting the amount of time hanging out with them. Or if you think that they are really stressing you out, you can even end your relationship with them. Number 3, take control over your environment and jot down your to-do list. If in a moment you feel that learning is uneffective for you, take a break and chill for a while. If you think that your schedule is too much busy for you, eliminate those truly unnecessary activities from the list. Next, the second ace is altering the situations. If you still cannot avoid a stressful situation, try to alter it by expressing your feelings instead of bottling them up. Because when it is not voiced, it will increase your stress level at the moment. Afterward, create a balanced schedule, because working only on assignments and have no socializing, it will lead you to burnout, which is a condition when you are physically and mentally exhausted to do and to do anything. So it is really a crucial problem for a student, right? So instead, a student life should balance between education, family, and friends. Thirdly, adapting to the stressors is also a part of the stress management. I believe mostly the college students not only having the responsibility in learning, but also in several extracurricular or student activity to develop their soft skills, right? So what I want to say is, why don't you see those busy activities as a precious opportunity for your personal growth and as an helpful activities for a long run, rather than stressing it out and complaining, right? Moreover, don't forget to practice gratitude, because just like an appreciation for yourself of doing a good job during the class and still survive even it's hard. Lastly, the last A is accepting something that we cannot change. In other words, we have to realize that we are living in an imperfection world. So it is really okay and normal to make mistakes. Because somehow we like to blame ourselves for doing mistakes, for not getting a good score at school and stuff. So we have to release all the negativity and only focusing on the positivity. Because either you believe it or not, it will strengthen your stress tolerance in the future. In short, the 4 A's teach us a lot about how to act and respond toward the stressors. Then, how to relieve the stress. Well, the first one, do not forget to always having a me time, at least once a week, to recharge your mind, to recharge your body, and it can be anything that you would like to do. But if you need recommendations, cdc.gov has several healthy ways to handle the stress, such as taking a good care of yourself by getting enough sleep, exercising, eating a healthy diet, meeting with friends, and of course avoiding drugs, alcohol, and stuff. So therefore, I can conclude that relieving stress depends on ourselves and on how we treat our body and minds regularly. In summary, you have known and understand that stress is the most common case among the students, and coping up with stress has several ways, which is you can start to write a stress journal by adding your daily stressors and how you deal with it, and also pay attention on how to apply the 4 A's, which is how to avoid, alter, adapt, and accept the stress. And lastly, relieving the stress depends correlated and depends on yourself and your body conditions. So now take decisions. Either you deals with the stress or stress deals with you. Thank you. Have a good day.